What's up, everybody? Welcome to Three Dads on a Console. I am your bearded beauty out of Boston, your host tonight, because Waba plays. Too busy goofing off.
He's always goofing off.
He's always goofing around. I am your host, again, a beautiful boy from Boston, Pez, and I'm joined by the effervescent, the incredible, the wonderful
Effervescent?
Court. Yeah, dude, effervescent.
Effervescent. That's what we came up with?
I mean, it was, I don't know.
Effervescent? I'll take it. Like I feel
Lively,
very
enthusiastic, high-spirited personality. I think that
I
I
know,
would
but
say that's
effervescent
you.
makes me sound so like I don't know, like fancy. I don't feel fancy.
I mean, we all want to feel effervescent sometimes.
Sure. Okay, all right. Effervescent. Are we like the band? Like meet me up
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
Can't
yeah.
get
We
up
are
inside
the
me.
Evanescence cover band,
Evanescence, that's
Effervescence.
it.
We're gonna
I
be
should paint like black. I just get like the black makeup underneath.
the cover band will be a male lead singer and all female instrument players to be the
What
complete
happened to her?
opposite. They just I mean,
They were
I
like the thing,
they
remember?
yeah, oh yeah, they put like Wake Me Up Inside, and then they put out a few different songs, and
Can't
then
wake up and save
never
me.
you never heard of them again. There was like a video of them. They played like one of their songs live, and they played with an orchestra, and she like changed the key and didn't tell anyone, and it was a disaster. The whole thing was a disaster, and I think they just fell apart.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Shout out Evanescence. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Court, how we doing, man? What's the crap?
I'm good. I'm honestly, I'm I I have so much going on in life, as you know, and like about to have in life. To the listeners, I was explaining to Pez, um, as of like literally next week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday until March, till the end of March, are gone. Gone. Poof.
Oof.
Doesn't exist for me. I will have I have plans. It's kind of crazy.
There'll be a lot of
Um
rink stink happening.
oh dude, seriously.
A lot of rink
I think that's
stink.
all it's gonna be is just rink stink.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a rinky stink.
Yep. Stinky rinkies
Yeah,
up and down Canada.
seriously. A lot of rink stink. So that's about to be my life. So to the audio listeners, either you'll be happy or sad. Probably happy, you know, you don't have
Probably
to
sad.
hear my bad takes anymore, but you know,
Probably sad because now it means we are gonna talk a lot more weeb stuff because you balanced us out. And now
dude,
Waba's gonna be untethered goofing all over the place.
weeb stuff. These people are gonna have to listen to like how to sell something on eBay 101.
Yep. Yep.
And the fact that we know Waba's not gonna listen to this, we can just annihilate him on this show.
Yeah. We're not we'll save that for the off-air show, but
Yes,
just
and
know
speaking
it's
of which,
coming.
Pez and I will have an off-air show of me and him going to Dunkin' Donuts in person in October.
In October. Yep. Court's coming to Boston and we're hanging out.
Yeah,
So if you want to join
facts.
us, too bad. You're not invited. You're not coming.
Okay, he's not wrong.
You're not invited.
Yeah, we're not doing that kind of thing.
Hey,
It was funny. I feel bad. Someone was asking me. They were like, "Oh, you should do like a meet and greet and all that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to."
no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I was like,
No,
"No, I don't want to do that."
sounds like too much work. Too much work.
Yeah,
Too much
it
pressure.
does.
No
It
thanks.
is, isn't it? Not. It feels like a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. In 2014, during the NHL lockout, when they announced that they were coming back, it was like us and a few other Bruins blogs and stuff. We put together the hockey resurrection party at the Harp, and we got like Sean Thornton to come, and we got Renee Rancourt to sing the national anthem, and it was so much pressure because everyone's just like, oh, we want to meet you guys and say hello. And I'm like, dude, I don't, I appreciate it. I don't want to be on. I just kind of want to drink and hang out. Like,
P.S. Pez was really thinking, I don't like people, so this was weird. I set this up.
I mean, yeah, sometimes that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to be, back then I was a lot more amenable to hanging out with people. Now, you know, 10, 12 years later, no thanks.
That's too
No, no,
much.
thank you. Hey, while Wob is not here, we
Yes.
didn't have our deep dive on Spider-Man.
These are facts.
Let's
And it's funny, I just did that with my friend of mine just came over with his daughter for a little bit after Emma had hockey today. Yeah. They went to use the hot tub and we talked about Spider-Man.
oh yeah. So spoiler alert, we may go into spoilers because we can.
No, we will. We
Yeah,
will.
so if you don't want to hear spoilers, turn the show off. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or fast forward to about 10 minutes from now. Um, so let's talk about it. Now, Court, you gave us a very high level overview back a couple weeks ago.
Zero spoilers.
With zero spoilers, but now we're gonna get into spoiler territory. So number one, thoughts on how they presented Jean Grey.
I was pleasantly surprised. I liked the presentation of Jean Grey. I liked making her be the villain to start. I think they really did give her away in the trailers and such. It
Mhm.
wasn't a surprise. It was interesting. A friend of mine was like, "It was a big surprise to me," and I was just like, thinking less of my friend at the time when he said it, and I was just like, "Okay, yeah, yeah," because you just said that out loud. The Ginger, we know the X-Men are coming. She can do this telekinesis stuff. I'm like, it's Jean Grey. People like,
Right.
what else could it be? But I really think Sadie Sink. I really liked her. Uh, from the Netflix show Stranger Things. I thought she's going to be perfect for the role. She can grow into the role. Um, and I thought they used her pretty well. And with the whole sister thing, Wabo would be here right now explaining the whole like stuff about her sister. I didn't know much about her sister. I had to Google it all after the fact, and
Mm,
I've read the comics before, but I think it's going to be good. I'm really happy the X Men are in the Marvel universe, and to have them come first in Spider Man, I think is perfect.
yeah. I agree because when you think about Marvel properties, Spider-Man is their moneymaker, right? Like this movie has made more money than uh Avenger movies. Like I think this might be their money that has made a movie that has made the most money. Which means a ton of people have seen it. I hate that the internet ruined Jean Grey because I think it would have been incredible. Sadie Sink did a great job. I really liked how she was not afraid to use her powers to find out what she wanted. And I think it sets a good precedent that moving forward, we're gonna see some darker toned movies with these Marvel movies. We saw it with Thunderbolts, right? It's a movie about grief and about despair and isolation. And now we've seen it with Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is about loss and about again isolation and depression and PTSD. And I thought the movie was really, really good. And I think that Jean Grey played a pivotal part in that. And then to see her get announced with this new X-Men cast that is all around the same age, which means they can do a bunch of movies for the next 15 years
Yep.
and you don't have to
Still don't know
recast any of
Wolverine
them.
though. You still don't know who Wolverine is though. I
See,
feel that
see,
very interesting.
I think that they won't bring one in for the first X-Men movie.
What?
Or I'm going to give you two
At the
scenarios.
very end.
They either don't bring one in or they'll bring back Daphne Keene to play X-23 and that will be their Wolverine for a bit.
If Disney okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If Disney does that, I'll be pissed.
I mean, I think Wolverine deserves to get another actor. Oh, I hit my desk. I think Wolverine deserves to get another actor that's just not Hugh Jackman for the past 30 years.
Yeah, but I wouldn't we be getting that? Like, I don't know
I mean,
why we're
that's
not getting
that's
that.
the hope, but they haven't announced anything. Nor
Well, we
do
know
I.
Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are now in Doomsday. We know this.
Yep, we know
That
that.
has been announced.
We
Yes.
know that. Going back to
But
Spider-Man,
we don't know. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We just went into a tangent
we
there.
sure did. Uh, what are your thoughts on how they used the Hulk? Because I have thoughts on this.
So it's interesting you bring that up because I was okay with it because I didn't feel like it was pigeonholed. I felt like it was used properly. The reason why I really liked it is because one, you're introducing X-Men and there's a lot of Hulk X-Men crossover in the comics way back in the day, but there's a lot of crossover between the Hulk, the Punisher, and Spider-Man. And we got them all in one movie. And there was a scene at the very end of Spider-Man where the Punisher has Sadie Sink's character in his sights and ends up shooting Spider-Man. Now, again, I'm gonna talk spoilers here.
Spoilers.
It That's the front comic of the very first time we get to see the Punisher in a comic.
Oh,
If you
interesting.
He's in the Spider-Man, right? And it
Mhm.
shows the front cover and he's going out there and he's trying to kill Spider-Man, and
Oh,
he's trying to
interesting.
hunt him down.
I didn't even
And so
put that
I
together.
but I had 0 issue because I felt it was done properly, and it was able to, like, finally help Bruce Banner
Mm.
in a way.
Yeah, I think what I appreciated the most was how neutered the Hulk was at the end of Endgame, right? Because it's like, oh, Bruce Banner was like, yeah, I understand the green guy. Now I can be the green guy. And now I'm scientist Bruce Banner, but I'm really the
Mhm,
Hulk. And then he just, Jean Grey gets in his mind and essentially unlocks whatever his problem, like unlocked whatever, and it turns him into that rage monster. And I really miss that version of the Hulk because
okay.
you don't we didn't really get that version of the Hulk since I don't know of not even Infinity War because he didn't really come out of Ultron, like one of those Avengers movies because he was off planet for a while at the end of Ultron. They sent him away, so I just enjoyed kind of the chaos of it, and he seemed like a threat because it took Spider-Man and it took the Punisher to kind of take him down. So I just really liked how untethered he became, and I think that's a good look for the Hulk. I liked it, and I hope that they will go away from the docile Bruce Banner being like, no, I have him under control, and turn him back into a monster because that's what he is, and that people want to see Hulk go smash.
People really do wanna see Hulk go smash.
I mean, who doesn't? It's a big green dude ripping things apart. Who doesn't want to see that?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I don't know. I was very happy with all of it.
Me too. Me too. Last thing, the one thing that annoyed me was uh the Punisher's accent towards the end of the movie. I was like,
Accent?
yeah, he had like a New York accent.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I feel like I noticed it right away, and I was just like, I know that's not what you, the actor, sound like. So it annoyed me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Can't tell you why. But
Okay.
overall, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. Here's the thing. My 15-year-old did not like it. She was
Ooh.
disappointed that there wasn't more action, and she was just like, yeah, something about it I didn't jive with, which was interesting because she loved Thunderbolts, which was also like a very heavy movie. um so she ranked it under No Way Home, and she ranked it under Homecoming, and
Interesting.
says it's her third favorite.
Yeah, my daughter really loved it,
Yeah,
but
I
this
was
was her
surprised.
first Marvel movie in the movie theater.
Oh yeah, see, that's a big deal.
Mhm.
Huge
See?
deal. Huge deal.
Yeah,
Huge
isn't
deal.
yeah, I think so too.
I I got a little annoyed at the uh I got a little annoyed in the beginning when they kept showing all these villains. And I was like, man, I want Tombstone to get a little more screen time. Like breathe a little bit. But I understand a lot of those were comic covers that they were kind of just like showing in happening in real time, in real life. So I understand it, but some of those guys, I was like, man, it'd be cool to see Tombstone just kind of like throw some hands a bit and really.
But I had 0 issue with the beginning, like, montage of just introducing a bunch of characters into the world that we hadn't seen yet, and,
I,
like, instead of being like, "Okay, these guys are gonna be big baddies," these are just gonna be,
yeah, I mean, it shows that like, hey, if they're even if they're not big baddies, there's still bad guys out there running around. Spider-Man's got to take care of them.
"Hey, Spider-Man."
It's me, Spider-Man. But overall, I really liked it. I did stay for the end teaser. Um, I have some theories on it. If you want to
I
talk
think it's
about it,
easy. Yeah, I'm down for talking about it. I think it's an easy theory because we know he's not. So for the people who don't understand why he is not in Doom, originally Spider-Man Brave New this was supposed to come out after Doom. Doom was delayed.
correct.
So Spider-Man is in um the next one.
Secret Wars.
And Secret Wars, and that's at Battle World. And for spoiler, like, if you've never read a Spider-Man comic or don't know what Secret Wars are, Spider-Man's gonna get the symbiote suit, and he's gonna be the hero at the end of the movie. There's no other way to do this.
And if you haven't read Secret Wars, both the original run and the 2015 run, read them both.
Like, you
They're
get you
exceptional.
know that, right? Like, this
Yeah,
is about to happen.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've read both Secret Wars. They're exceptional, exceptional. Just buy the omnibus and read them. They're very very good. You will you will gain a new appreciation for Doctor Doom if you didn't have one already. If you don't know who he is, don't know anything about him other than big scary green guy played by Robert Downey Jr. Read Secret Wars. It's really well written. It's really good. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Highly.
Hey, real quick, can I talk about something that is also really, really good that I highly recommend? Big
Sure.
Walk. So, Big Walk. It is a co-op game. It's made by House,
Geek,
the,
geek.
the same
Sorry.
people that made Untitled Goose Game. Also a banger if you've never played it. Very fun.
The goose. The big goose?
The Goose and Big Walk is a co-op game that is centered around a large playable area that just has puzzles that allow you to move to the next area. Sounds pretty simple. The big thing about this game is you have to stay together. So like you can walk away. There is proximity voice chat that is not very big. So the moment you walk away, your friends lose you, you lose them. There is no player indicators. There is no names above players. There is nothing. So your goal is to stay together and complete these puzzles. What kind of puzzles are we talking about? We're talking about some easy things like push the buttons at the same time. And we're talking about some difficult ones. Like we walked into a house. Everyone stood in a corner and pressed a button. It lit up a 4-button panel. And then once all those buttons lit up, a piece of glass rose up through the house and then took over the ceiling and essentially made it a dead zone so you couldn't talk. So then each side had to then try and indicate to the other side what how to progress in this puzzle. And they're very once you complete it, they're very satisfying. They are I am not a big puzzle gamer outside of my love of Legend of Zelda. But every time we completed the puzzle, and that one specifically, because it was four of us nerds, 2 on one side, 2 on the other, making hand motions with our characters, tapping on glass to do counts. Like basically, we had to do everything but use our voice to figure out how to progress in this puzzle to unlock the MacGuffin. It's like this
The Mc
little
the MacGuffin.
the MacGuffin. It's like this little plastic. It's like this little plastic nubbin. We called it the nipple because it kind of looks like a
Ooh,
nipple.
Jesus, you like talking about nipples and nubbins a lot.
And it's just this kind of guy I am. And then when you collect 5 of them, you put them in this tower, and then it opens up more of the map. And this map is huge. We probably played last Sunday when I got back from Pittsburgh. We played for about a good 4 hours. Had an
Pittsburgh.
incredible time. Had an incredible time playing that game. If you can find a group of 3 to 12, and this game scales, like once you get into 6, 7, 8 plus, this game, the puzzles scale with the player count. Go pick it up. It's like $15 on Steam, and it's very, we had a great time. We were laughing the whole time, making fun of one another. You end up getting items like walkie talkies, flashlights, these like big, they look like almost like big bobbers, but you can turn them on and off to make light.
Hmm.
And you have to choose, like, what do we take? Do we take, just 2 out of the 4 of us take the walkie talkies? Does one take a flashlight? Does one take a map? And that's it. You have like no pockets. Sometimes you can find a backpack to wear so you can carry one more extra item. And all of it is on the host's game. So like if I wanted to then run a game with like you, Waba, and I, all the puzzles are reset. So we had a blast. It is more of that. To me, this doesn't feel like friend slop because it allows you just to, instead of a friend slop game like Peak, where you climb the mountain and you kind of throw the banana peel at each other and you try to push them off the edge. This makes you pay attention in the moment to what your task is on hand and nothing else. Now, when you get into these puzzles, there are no instructions. You literally walk up and go, all right, how do we do this? And then you and your group have to then troubleshoot, try different ideas, fail a bunch of times probably, and then figure out what the next step is. I had a blast playing it. It's not rocket science, but the puzzles are incredibly satisfying, especially if you're some dumb dumb like me. And I highly recommend it. It's probably the most fun I've had playing a video game with my friends this year.
Hmm.
And we're all looking forward to playing it again this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's
and for people that don't know, Pez loves playing with his buds, except the Division 2, because they all ditch me because they're like little they get bored. They need a new game to go play.
listen, I put
Yeah,
hundreds of
I'm
hours
listening.
on that game, and I am
Yeah,
just not
not
playing.
enough.
I'm not paying for PlayStation Plus anymore.
Yeah, well,
I'm not doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, well,
I'm not doing it, and Sony can't make me.
yeah.
Especially Court, they can't make us do that with their now rebooted live service game. Uh,
Yeah, but hold on. Live service game that has now been rebooted to a single player campaign game with a
so
multiplayer aspect.
for
Ah,
those who have not been paying attention, and I do not blame you on this one, Guerrilla Games has made Horizon Hunters Gathering, which is supposed to be a Horizon Zero Dawn uh live service multiplayer game. And Sony has come out and they have said the player testing has been so poor and the number counts have been so bad. We need to reboot this game. Court, give me your thoughts on it before I get more into it.
so this one to me is actually pretty darn hilarious. So PlayStation for the past couple years has thoroughly pissed me off for the fact that I love single player story driven games. And when they make one, they're fantastic. They're not just fantastic. Everybody talks about either game of the year or that game was amazing. Ghost of Tsushima, one of the best series they've created in the last 10 years. I love both games. The last comes out. We know Naughty Dog's working on a game. It's going to be single player story driven game. They've had all these games just sitting off on the side, like Infamous and Uncharted and Kills. All these games that people would love to Resistance games that we just love to see another one of, or even Ratchet and Clank. All this great IPs, and they continue to try and pump out drivel, and that's what I'll call it because, like, think about all the failures what was that game called that I got to play? Remember, I had it. I got to play it, and I was like, "This game is gonna be the worst game ever," and it never even saw the light of day. I'm gonna like look up failed PlayStation
It wasn't
multiplayer
Concord,
game.
was it? Concord? You didn't play that.
Was it? Yeah, I played a bunch of them, didn't I? Yeah, I
Maybe.
played Concord.
Oof. Ooh, what
Um,
trash.
yeah,
What
it was
trash.
terrible. Failed multiplayer PlayStation. Hold on. I just don't understand when they were talking about all these things with Horizon. Horizon is another game, phenomenal. And then all of a sudden, they want to start putting out all these games again. They're like, "Hey, let's do all the multiplayer components. Let's do this. Let's do that." And I'm like, "What are we doing here?" Yes, it was Concord. Um, they even had one of the best multiplayer games, and they destroyed the studio in Bungie.
Yep.
They could have just said to Bungie, "Just make us another Destiny. We'll bring out Destiny 3. We'll give everybody the community everything they want, and everybody will be happy." Or just reboot Destiny 1 and just redo Destiny all over again to what everybody has. So the ultimate edition of Destiny 1, it looks all new. Everything is played at the everybody is super duper happy. And they would get all their little what they want on the background. But no, they didn't. They were like, "Go out and make these other games."
Yep.
Bungie made out and made a game, and no one cared.
Nope. No one
No
cared.
one cared. No one cared. And then they got all these other studios to make games and no one cared. And they have to start closing down all those studios. Instead, we don't get a Little Big Planet. We don't get another Little Big Planet. We don't get that. We don't get another Horizon game. No, we don't get that. They're going
Nope.
to make a multiplayer game. And then they find out they test it and I got to play it too and I can say it now. The game sucked. It
You
sucked
played it?
so bad. Oh yeah, it sucked.
Man. Woof.
Whatever. It's not like I'm getting they're not going to send me codes anymore. I don't care. Like
Right.
I'm
Who
done.
cares? Who
The game
cares?
sucked.
Trash.
It sucks so bad. And because the whole multiplayer aspect, no one wants that anymore.
No.
Not everybody's gonna be Fortnite. I even thought about this. I was like, the problem with this whole Horizon one is there was no way to ever sell skins. So what were they thinking? You can't take a PlayStation IP like Horizon or even The Last of Us and The Last of Us, how we lost factions. Probably the best multiplayer game that we played in a long time from
True.
PlayStation,
Yep.
and they didn't bring it out, and we never got to see it. It's probably because they couldn't figure out a way to make Joel look like Homer Simpson and people not be taken out of the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, think about it.
Yep. Yeah,
So
I
they're like,
mean,
"Oh, we can't make maximum dollars, so we don't want it."
right. And the thing is, they do a very bad job at live service games.
They do.
Like Helldivers 2 was a home run for them. But all they have been doing other than that is hitting outs or striking out. Like, listen to this list. So Ben Studios had a live service game canceled. Twisted Metal live service canceled. Last of Us live service canceled. Spider-Man: The Great Web canceled.
Which sounded great, did it
Which
not?
sounded incredible. How are you going to give us a Horizon live service multiplayer game, but not give us a Spider-Man game where we can just create this like Spider-Man that comes from a different dimension and play with our
How
friends?
how many first-person story-driven games do you think we didn't get to play because of all this?
I mean, well, think about it. Ben Studios was working on something. London Studio had a live service game that got canceled. Neon Koi had a live service game that got canceled. Bungie's codenamed Operation Payback got canceled. God of War live service got canceled. Concord, Destruction All Stars, Camden, and I'm missing
Oh my
that.
god, I forgot about Destruction All-Stars. That
And
game
I'm
stunk.
missing that stupid
Foam Stars.
soap game. Thank you.
Yes.
Foam Stars. All of these have been canceled during the PS5 era. They're only PS5 era games, and they've all been canceled because Sony is trying their hardest to put out live service games that no one wants. They don't want it. You know what they do want? They want factions from The Last of Us, and Sony just goes, "No, we're not going to give you that. Do you want to be a Horizon hunter?" And everyone's like, "No, I want to." You ended the Horizon sequel on a cliffhanger, and it's been about 10 years. We want to wrap this up. That's what we want. We want to wrap this up. But no, you're like, "Hey, here, you know what, Gorilla, go play this." And you know what's crazy about this? Reading from Bloomberg, Jason Schreier, who is the GOAT when it comes to video game reporting, he says, quote, "The game is not canceled yet, But the studio, Guerrilla Games, told staff in a meeting on Wednesday that they have through December to impress executives with their next milestone. Many of the developers on Horizon Hunter Gathering will be reassigned to a different project that will be evaluated at the end of the year. So I don't see an end game for this game except cancellation. And
Yeah, it's bad.
and for Sony then to just start shutting down these studios and like people will probably get laid off because this game has been a bust from its inception and no one ever stopped and was like, do people really want this game? Sony's like, nope, push it forward, like push it in, let's let it go, it'll be fine, people will love it because it's Horizon. Then they put out playtests and everyone who plays it goes, yeah, this game sucks, we don't want this, this sucks, give us Horizon 3. They're like, nah, it's not ready yet, you're not going to get it. I don't know what it is that Sony feels the need to like cram in these multiplayer games. They even did it in Ghost of Tsushima, where you had that like multiplayer off to the side. I forget what it was called, where you played as like different legends mode, maybe it was called. You played as like different type of legends. It was fun, but it wasn't something where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna grind this for hours because no one cares. They just want to play the IPs that they like, the single player focused IPs. Sony, that's all they want. Give it to them. Just give them what they want. It's not hard.
Uh, I really don't understand
I
why.
don't either. They're
Uh,
spending
so um,
they're spending money to try and make money that they're not making. It shouldn't be difficult. Should not be difficult. But here we are. Here we are. Court, we're not part
Hey,
of the
buddy.
club.
I know I'm not. I'm a loser, baby.
So why don't you kill me? No, don't do that. However, there is a new club in town in EA Sports. NHL 27 is calling it the 99 Club. What do you got on the 99 Club?
So it makes no sense. So the tweet that they sent out, I have to find it and read it, just because I love the fact that they got that Twitter decided to hit their tweet and say like this is what it means. So they got a note put at the bottom. So they put, for the first time in EA Sports NHL history, there is a 99 club, and you could be one of the first members. Welcome to the club, Connor McDavid. So they have a thing called 99 Club, and Connor McDavid is rated 99. But the way they worded it, everybody was like, huh? That doesn't make any sense, because there's been 99s before. Ray Bork, famously in NHL 94, was rated 99. So they got a community note on their post, and it says many players in the series have had an overall score of 99 or 100. This is, however, the first time in 26 years a player has received that score. So, like, I don't know why NHL 27, the guys over at EA, have just pretty much, I don't know, shot themselves in the foot every second with the release of this game. You know, eh, I I think a lot has to do with connected franchise and how pissed off people were with it. And from there, it just snowballed to everybody like, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. And it just couldn't, they just couldn't recover from it. So no matter what happens, people were like, what? Like it just makes no sense. But Pez, I wanted to ask you, because you play Madden. Supposedly this is a feature in Madden. Does it do anything?
No. The 99 Club is all just marketing crap that they can then like they can say like, so this year in Madden they have 6 99 players. And it essentially is for EA to create like a 99 chain or a 99 jersey or whatever and go to the player either before a game or at practice, and then they present it to them and the player goes, oh my god, this is so great, because they don't care. And then EA gets to put it up on their socials and say, oh, the 99 Club. Um and
God,
that's it.
that's sad.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's like, oh my God, you're a 99. Here's the thing. There have been 99s before. You mentioned it. Ray Bork, 99. Mario Lemieux was 100 at one point. And Sergei Fedorov, I believe, in NHL 95 was also a 99. So it's not like these are like this is a brand new thing. It's just more marketing speak from EA. And the problem is people don't care because they're already, like you mentioned, they're already so irritated with the connected franchise and how they've kind of bungled that with the launch of college football and how they bungled that thing and shoved microtransactions down your face. And so people are just kind of like, yeah, we don't care. Show us the game. Show us the gameplay. We don't care that Connor McDavid's a 99. We understand he is going to be a 97 or 98 or a 99 because right now he's the best player in the league. Also, I think another thing that doesn't matter anymore is the overall rating because EA has come out and told you year over year in all of their sports games of like, no, actually individual ratings matter. If a quarterback has, could be a 99, but if he has a low throw, short accuracy throw power, he's not going to get it there. Or it's going to be off or whatever. So it's just more marketing crap and it's frustrating, especially in the NHL series because like we know what Madden's going to be year to year. We know it's a pay pick central. We know that college football is going to be a pay pick central. But like the NHL players are so passionate about the NHL game because it's all they have. If you like football, you can go play college football or you can play Madden. If you like soccer, you can go play FIFA or you can go play the Konami one. I forget what it's called. But with hockey, all you have is NHL. So if NHL sucks, you're screwed. You can go, if you have a PC, you can go play, franchise manager, or you can play tape to tape, or you can play any number of these games, but they're not NHL. Right? They're not just, franchise hockey manager is a literal sim game where you're not controlling the player, you're playing GM style. Tape to tape is an arcade hockey game. That is fantastic and you should go play it if you love those kind of games.
Very good game.
But they're not the NHL series. So when players feel like they're being strung along, they get irritated. And it feels like, to me, the podcast's biggest pessimist, if you will,
pessimist,
that this year, that NHL 27 is stringing you along because it launches.
It feels weird this year.
It launches in less than a month. What's this, like September 11th or 10th or something like that? It launches in less than a month. We've heard nothing about gameplay changes. We've heard nothing about like actual deep franchise changes. We've heard nothing. All we've heard about is, and we talked about this last week. Hey, we have a mode that you guys really didn't ask for, but stick with us because in 2 years it's going to be great. And Connor McDavid's a 99. And also, longtime NHL players know that like their ratings are kind of crap anyway. Between us girls, I don't know if Victor Hedman is a 97 anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's like these are kind of bungus, and we're gonna get Tugi's rosters or we're gonna get some guy's roster, and all of that's gonna change, and then none of it means anything at all anyway. So 99 Club is just bogus crap. It's just marketing BS.
It's really weird.
It's just
this one. It's weird.
It's weird. This NHL launch specifically is weird because you have the no sleeves and the kneeler and like those guys like trying to build it up, but everyone's just like, yeah, we don't want to hear about it. That's what it feels like to me. Is like people are like, no, actually this game looks pretty good, and everyone's like, well, we haven't seen anything. So what looks good about it? Or like, well, you've all gotten your mode, shut your mouth. And it's like, well, that's not the mode people have asked for. So no, they're not gonna shut their mouth. And then a big company says, hey, pay $70 to be our beta testers. I don't know. It feels weird. Yeah, it this launch feels weird.
Yeah, like I said to you before, I think they could have just done, minor upgrades with the whole thing, but they needed this big thing. And I think Connected Franchise was that big thing. And it made no sense to be the big thing because it's not finished. They could have done with the new stadium, the new arenas, the new sound, the new everything, and then said, we're revamping Hockey Ultimate Team. But they didn't do it.
No,
They got scared.
you really want to make people happy. Like, hey, we've added the Winter Classic into franchise.
Yeah.
You can
See?
go play the
Easy.
Winter Classic. Go play outside. You can just go do one of the NHL's premier games year over year. You can go play the Winter Classic. There's a Winter Classic mode. Hey, we've added it. You can go play the Winter Classic outside. You can take any teams into Fenway or into Michigan or into Gillette Stadium and like or like hey, we've also added the Stadium Series and it doesn't have to be a licensed
Yep.
stadium. It can just be an outdoor rink. You already have it in Chell. You already have outdoor rinks in Chell. You can just say, "Hey, if you want to set up a Stadium Series or the Winter Classic, it's going to be in franchise. It's a play now mode. Have fun."
They had it like it was right there.
It's right there. And maybe they will, but I doubt it because that's something
Yeah.
that they would tout right in the beginning of like, "Hey, we've added outdoor games. Isn't that neat?" And everyone would go, "Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I would like to see the Bruins play outside. That'd be neat." But nope. Instead, they're like,
No,
"Hey, here's the 99 Club, and here is a neutered franchise mode. Enjoy it, you plebs."
yeah, I'm right there with you. It feels weird. It feels like they just missed the mark so badly.
So
And it's
badly.
like, what are you guys doing?
Just get it
Like
together.
what are you doing, guys? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
And if you love those Arnold impressions, now
Check
last
out Bruin. No, I will never do them there, but
no,
I'm so confused. I'm beyond confused on the whole thing. Like I truly, truly am. Like
yeah.
to me, it just makes absolutely no sense what they've done here.
Well, and the frustrating thing is, we will always talk about sports games because we're sports gamers. Like that's
Yes.
what the majority. At least you and I know Waba dabbles in it, but he did play a lot of NHL. But like we're sports gamers, so when it comes to like NHL, college football, the show, when it comes to these things that are 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 150 if you want ultimate editions, like if you're paying $150 for a video game and it blows, like we're going to talk about it. Or if you're paying
1000%.
or if you're paying $70 for Madden and you open up the screen and the first thing you're met with is a team pass where you have to pay an extra $20 on top of, like, we're going to be like, this is trash. Why is this here? This shouldn't be okay. And like, shout out to like Bordeaux and the guys from college football who said like this is no good, but no one's doing it for Madden because the Madden people understand this is just how Madden's going to be. And that's how college football is going to be. You're going to open it up.
Yep.
The first thing you're going to get is Ultimate Team. They're going to be like, hey, do you want the Texas Longhorns pass? It's an extra $20. And, then when you go into single player, oh, if you want to level up your person all the way, it's an extra $200. And like the grind and the grind and the grind and the grind. And it's okay to be like, bro, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop gouging all of us.
Bro, you suck. Don't do that.
Yeah, bro, you suck. Bro, you suck. And so it feels like specifically with NHL that the players are kind of like, bro, you suck. And those suckling at EA's teat will always be like, no, I'm not I
Well,
can't
like
I can't say bad stuff about them, but man, it seems like your regular Tom, Dick, and Harry gamer is like, dude, this kind of sucks. Like, we don't want this.
like I'm not here to say the game sucks because I haven't played it yet. I'm saying their messaging is absolutely
It's terrible.
trash. Like
Terrible.
it's really bad.
Terrible.
Like
There's just
it's
no hype behind this.
mind-boggling how bad it is.
There's no hype behind it because, and they started off great, banger cover. Macklin Celebrini, great cover. The deluxe edition, great cover. They all look good.
Yep.
And that's all and everything from then has been off a cliff. Connected
Yeah, it
franchise
really
off a
has.
cliff. 99 Club, everyone's like, who cares, dude? Where's the gameplay? And we don't know. We don't know when any of that's coming. But hey, if you want to play the game on September 7th or whatever, pay your $100 and play it early. They'll tell you that. They'll sell you that. But they won't tell you how the game's gonna run or how it's gonna play or what the changes are. You won't know that until September 8th when you've already played a day and it launches like
Yeah,
3 days later.
it's so bad. It just doesn't make sense what they've done here. Like like I said, I would have been fine with just some minor things this year, and
Yep.
then given the outdoor perfectly, because I'm gonna play franchise mode. Spoiler alert here. I'm gonna get a code for review, but um, I'm already really disappointed because I just don't. If 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 gameplay was the last thing they wanted to show people, then what is this thing?
Right. Should be the first thing they're showing us. Talk about connected franchise, then give us an actual deep dive. Don't tell us it's a deep dive and just have some guy read off a script. Show us new movement. Show us pass pickup, like passing, like puck pickups. Show us what you've changed. Show us how.
Mhm.
Go into your software and show us the goalie changes that make the goalies more dynamic, because you know they're already going to go. Goalies in NHL 27 are more dynamic than they were last year. Great, show us. Great, show us.
Oh, they're so gonna do that.
They're so going to do that. We've done everything we can, and the goalies will feel like goalies. And then classic, Twitter's going to complain they can't score a goal, and then they'll change it all again.
Dude, it's so gonna happen. People are gonna be like, I can't score.
It happens every year. Every year, people load up the game, and everyone on Reddit and Twitter start complaining, like, hey, I can't score a goal. I don't know what's happening. Last year, I could score 1,000,000 goals because I would come across the crease like NHL 94 and slap shot it into the upper left corner. I can't do that anymore. What do I do? Then EA goes, all right, we'll tune them down. Don't worry about it. We got you, baby boys.
I hate how this is all true.
I know. Listen, I do my homework because I am the pay pig. That's the problem. Is we're the pay pigs because we keep paying for this slot.
And and it's not, I don't, is it our fault that we like it?
I mean, it's
Like it's really like, how do we fix this cycle?
well, they need competition. And so, here's the thing, 2K, as much as insidious as NBA 2K is with their microtransactions, 2K is opening a new studio in Vancouver. And the rumor is it is either a soccer game or a hockey game.
Hey, they can do a hockey game. For people that don't realize, there is nothing stopping any other studio to making a hockey game. The
Nope.
NHL is not saying EA has the sole licensing for this game.
Nope. Nope.
Not a thing.
And here's the thing, EA has, I mean, 2K has made some very good hockey games. NHL 2K10, great hockey game. NHL 2K4 with Martin St. Louis on the cover, very good hockey game. They made some good hockey games that were really fun, but they've also made a lot of stinkers. And what happened was the EA NHL series run from like 2000 essentially up to like 2011 was so elite. It was so elite that 2K just said we can't compete with this anymore. We're going to focus on basketball. They can take hockey. Smell you later. And that's what happened. And now it sounds like 2K might get back in the hockey game, but that remains to be seen.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I think people also need to be careful what they wish for.
Well, 100%. Because I mean,
2K stinks.
Yeah, everyone will want a 2K game, and then you load it up, and it's, hey, give us $30 for your my player, so he can be he can join the 99 club. Enjoy
2K
it.
sucks, man.
Yeah, I mean, 2K basketball games, like on the court are very good. Everything around it blows. Single player blows, the park blows, the online community blows, all of it blows. But like the my franchise or the my NBA with the errors, like imagine if NHL had an errors where you could just go play in the you could go play as the Broad Street Bullies like in the 70s, or you can go play in the Bobby Orr era like Bruins teams, or you can go play in the 90s. That would be sick. Because that's what NBA does. Like you can go play the Bill Russell era in the 60s. You can go play the Larry Bird era, or you can play the Jordan era, you can play the Kobe early aughts. And now that would be cool. That is game changing, generational changes. We'll never see. Court, one last thing. And this is gonna drive me insane if this is true. Uh there has been a lot of GTA 6 leaks that have come out. There is one that is really cheesing my onions. And so a user pointed out in a screenshot that the car they were driving, a Vapid 70 Ganado, underneath it had a fuel icon. And now the rumor is that the player will have to stop and fill up their cars with fuel. You will need to gas your car up in GTA 6. So my question to you is, number one, thoughts on it, and number two, when is enough enough?
So, do you remember my hatred towards, not, I shouldn't use the word hatred, respect, but annoyance towards Red Dead Redemption 2? How I said the cinematics were beautiful. If you remember, I was like, oh man, this is like the best game. Remember how excited I was in playing it? And then I was like halfway through playing, I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Yep.
How I have to take care of my horse all the goddamn time.
Yep. Brush the horse, love the horse, pick up its poop. Yep.
I don't, I, I don't want to put gas in a video game car. Imagine you're doing a heist and you've got to get gas.
You run out of gas. Horrible. Horrible. The idea that someone thought that this was a good idea drives me insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I love video games. I do not like to play survival games because every single day I need to make sure I eat and drink water. I don't want to do that on my in my gaming world. I don't make my players in D&D do it. I don't like to do it in video games. And the last thing I want to do is have my 5 stars running from the cops. And I got to pull into the little quickie mart and I got to gas my car up because I ran out of fuel. It's just one of those things. Like someone in the chat was like, I do not want to beat up a hooker for gas money. Like we don't want to do any of this stuff. Like
I don't want to beat up a.
like there are days on my there are times on my when I'm coming home from work and I'm like, man, I should really stop at the gas station and get some gas. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. Because it's just one of those things. Like it's one of those things. What are they gonna have us do now? San Andreas, we had to work out and we be big fat people. Like, what are we gonna have to do now? Wake up in the morning, cook dinner, cook breakfast, we talk to like the other playable character, we talk about our day, and then we go fold our laundry. We have to do our laundry. Like, when is too much too much? Gassing up cars is too much.
I think people will be very annoyed with this.
I think so too. Someone in chat said, well, maybe it's NOS. Maybe that would be dope. Just press the button, run the NOS until it goes out, drive 300 miles an hour.
Now, it could be. I haven't seen the leaks. Now, I didn't want to look at the leaks. I don't mind talking about this part, but like, because everybody got mad. I heard everybody was mad.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I would be mad too. Can someone explain to me the appeal of having to refuel your digital car every half hour? It would be insane. It's insane. Like and I felt much like you. I felt the same way in Red Dead. Like I love my horse. I don't want to comb. I don't want to like brush my horse. I don't want to have to feed my horse. My horse should just be a vessel to get me from point A to point B. And if I want to go up and around the mountain to get there instead of going straight down the road, I should be able to do that. But
it looks like there's also possibly a morality system,
which is insane. A morality system in GTA. Listen, everyone knows what you do in GTA. You play for about 3 hours, and then you get delirious, and you just start hucking C4 onto cars, or you're just shooting everyone that walks down the street, or you're walking into the Chickie Mart or whatever the chicken store is. You walk into the Chickie Mart, you shoot the guy at the
Now,
counter, and then you just go, yeah, let's see how long I can survive before I go to bed.
do you think these are real?
I don't know. That I don't know. I have purposely tried to avoid almost everything. But when I saw an article that was like, you might have to gas up your car, I said, I have to talk about this because it's gonna irritate me so much. So much. Like, let me just get in my car and drive, dude. I don't want to have to gas up my car. I don't want to have to steal this poor woman's EV, right? This poor woman's EV that's sitting at a red light and then go find a supercharging station somewhere in Miami. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't. Hopefully you can turn it off. Hopefully Rockstar like hears people complain about it and they go, yeah, let's just get rid of it. Or again, make it toggable.
Maybe they leaked it purposely and they were like, oh, okay. It's like they were in a meeting and half the people were complaining about it and the other half weren't. And they were like, yeah, we're
Rock,
going to see.
yeah, Rockstar is all sitting at like this big board table and they're like, it's boring. It's boring today. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to troll the internet and throw in some gas icons and see how people freak out? Because that I would give them props for. I would love that. But it's too much, man. It's too much. It's too much. And now what? Like
Yeah,
if we steal
too
the
much is an
fighter jet,
understatement.
if we steal the fighter jet, do we have to gas up the fighter jet, or is this a car only thing, or where does it end? Again, I don't like to play survival games
It
because I
never
eat and
ends.
drink every day. I eat and drink every day. I don't want to do it in my video games. Just let me be on this island killing whatever's on this island. I don't want to have to think about water sources or farming or food sources or any of that. I don't want to do it. And if I have to gas up my car in GTA 6, which I'm not even going to play for the next 2 years anyway, because who knows when it's coming out on PC. Um, I won't. I'll get it on sale. I'll get it when it's on sale 8 years from now, when GTA 7 is just announced. And I will gas up my car then when I'm like 65 years old. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. It is the 99 Club of GTA. Stupid.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you this. GTA, as much as I want to play it when it drops, maybe I will, maybe I don't. As of right now, I'm not buying it day and date
See, you want to know what listen, if they're going to make
because
me
it's gonna be out for like the next 6 years.
if they're going to make me pay for gas in GTA 6, they better have like a system where I can just start stealing it from other cars. Or I just bring in my funnel and my hose and I just start sucking gas from one car into the one I'm driving. Like if you're gonna make us go all the way, let us go all the way. I'll start siphoning. I don't care. I don't care.
Sounds respectable.
I mean, we're potentially Miami lowlifes anyway. Why? Who wouldn't steal gas from cars? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's again, it's gonna be a tough one for me on this whole thing because I'm just like, one, the game's gonna cost an hour and a leg here in Canada. It's like $100 for the game. Two, like this sounds terrible, but excuse me, it's right up there with Ubisoft. Like, eventually, it's going to go on sale in a year. Like, I still have not played the new Mafia game. I still have not played 007, and I'm not missing anything. And I know that
Nope.
none of my friends, besides maybe you, are going to buy this game and tell me, like, and make me feel like I need to play it.
I mean,
I'm still going to wait for Fable. Like, I'm still waiting for Halo to go on sale so I can buy that.
mm-hmm. Yep. Listen, if it ain't on sale and it's not an indie game that's $15, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Like Big Walk, everyone go buy Big Walk. Let's play together. We'll have a good time.
Isn't that free?
It is on PlayStation right now. It is on PlayStation. I bought it on Steam because PC nerd. But yeah, if you have a PS5, it's free right now. So go pick it up. No, literally nothing to lose. And that's the show, baby. That's the show. That's Court's last show for a bit because he has dad
Well,
duty. He has
dad
rink
duty dad
stink.
duty is like an understatement. Ring stink. So think about this. She's on what time were these practices? Like I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be going to bed so late. Like okay, perfect example. Like this week, so she's on the ice from. I got to drop her off at the arena tomorrow morning at 8:30 in about a half an hour from my house. Her and her friend. We picked them up at 4, and she's back on the ice at 6:30.
Oh,
And then
8:30 to
she's on the
4.
ice and then she's on the ice again all night, um, all day, Friday, and then she's got, a game on Saturday,
Oof,
and then she's back on the ice on Monday.
man. You're in it. You're in it.
I'm in it. I'm
You're in
in
it.
it. Like, I'm right in the weeds.
And you're not, are you coaching or no? Or
I
undetermined?
am no, 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 I am, but so I am and I'm not. So I'm part of the staff.
Gotcha.
I'll be I guess whenever they don't have like I help with practices.
Gotcha.
That's the
Yes.
best way to describe it. I help with
So,
practices.
so it's not like you can
I'm not
just,
making any I make 0 decisions. I am allowed to, like, point out and help on
mhm,
the for on-ice stuff during practice, but, I respect the heck out of the coach. I do exactly what I'm told when to do it and
mhm.
when not to do it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
But what I'm getting at, it's not like one of those things where you can drop her off and say, okay, I'll pick you up at this time
No, I
because you're
don't have
there
that in my
helping. And
body.
yeah,
I don't have that in my brain.
yeah.
I like watching her at hockey school.
Mm,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm a sicko, man.
No,
I like being at the rink.
who does? I mean,
And that's the thing, when am
that's
I
what
gonna have
we,
time to play video games?
right. But the thing is, like, we're sports dads. That's what you do.
Yes.
That's what you do. Like,
But
my,
yes, my daughter's playing a very higher level of hockey now, and it is what it is.
it is what it is. Uh, since it is your final show for a bit, anything for the folks?
Um, wow, Jesus, this was a lot. Like I'm not even thinking. I didn't have like a Antonio. I'll miss you, buddy, because you're like the only one in the chat probably is like Court. No, um, it's a true story.
Everyone else is just driving their car, clapping.
Yeah,
Woo!
like, "Oh, thank God." Antonio's like, "No," he's crying in his soup or his cereal or whatever he's eating right now. He's just sad. I this is not goodbye. I'll still be around sometimes.
Yeah,
Like I said, me and Pez are having a live show that's not gonna be recorded in October.
that's right. That's right. If you
I
guys want to
guess
come, you're not invited.
technically we could do a live show, but we're not gonna wanna do that.
No.
Um,
We will have to try and drag Waba out of his house, but I do know where he lives. We could literally show up to his house and say, "You're coming
dude,
with
you
us."
don't have to drag him. He won't wanna come.
I know he won't because he doesn't like to leave his house.
All I know what I want is I can't wait, Pez, to get off the plane and walk down the hallway and make that right, and the Dunkin' Donuts is there, and I can get my blueberry glazed donut. Like, it's all I want.
Oh man! And the fall menu is out. Maybe get yourself a little pumpkin donut. Tasty,
No, the
tasty,
blueberry
tasty.
glaze is just so good.
It is good. It is good.
It's like it's good. It's very good. But what I want to say is I want to thank everybody for listening. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you want to see me and you care about Boston Bruins, I still will be there, but I'm able to do that because I'm able to record literally, at like 10 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm on my lunch.
Yep.
It I can record whenever I want and sometimes on the weekends, but we'll see. We'll see when I have time to do all that again. But um we'll see how everything works.
Go check out Bruins Diehards. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, big
Uh,
interview dropping tomorrow. I could doesn't matter because no one cares. I got I got the assistant general manager of the Boston Bruins coming on the show
I
tomorrow.
can't wait. I can't wait.
It's a pretty big interview for me. This is pretty big.
I can't wait. Um, guys, we'll be back next Wednesday. I just want to let everyone know that we are going into high school soccer season. So if we're not streaming on a Wednesday, there's a game And as we have already stated, we're sports dads. That's important to us. So
Hey, we're a
um,
dad show and our kids come first. And if you haven't noticed by this summer when we're just like, we can't do a show this week, it's just, it is what it is.
it is what it is. We appreciate everybody hanging out. We know, most of you as parents get it anyway. We appreciate you being there hanging out. You want more of it? YouTube.com/3dads on a console. Come over to twitch.tv/Pizzelle56X, or in the off chance, twitch.tv/Wobble Plays.
Yeah, he's never going to be
He's never
streaming.
streaming again because he already hates NHL 27, hasn't even put it in his hands.
Yeah.
Until next time, stay frosty, my friends, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye.